Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions, and it's in partnership with our local school districts and our outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross, coming to you live from Del Norte High School in Crescent City, California. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, and it features the how about that? How about the South Medford Panthers coming down to take on the Del Norte Warriors? We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Del Norte School District and our sponsor business partners who keep these events free for fans to enjoy. So please let them know that you appreciate their support. When we come back, we will be ready to start things and see what happens. Well, we may not be coming back very fast. My computer today does not want to do what I want it to do, but we're going to give it another chance. And let's see if we can't convince that we really do know what we're doing tonight. It has some doubt about that. As they get ready to play the national anthem below us.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
And we're back on this Lithia Superstore broadcast on TableRockSports.net. We're a little discombobulated today. We had quite a trip getting down here to Crescent City, as you know, because of the fires. And speaking of that, my cameraman is stuck right in the middle of that traffic. So your shot at the moment is not the greatest. And it means that we're not going to get a lot of other things done either tonight here, but we will try to do what we can to get you at least some of the picture going on. I'm not a great cameraman, so don't hold me to anything. Back deep is Wyatt Jennings. A couple more back there too, but we're going to have to pick things up as we kind of go along. But Jennings there in the middle anyway. Kicking off for Del Norte is Kai Russell. This will be taken by one of the other ones. Nope, going to be actually picked up by Jennings. Jennings is going to get back out to going to find the corner there, and I thought he was going to make the 20-yard line, but he won't quite make the 20. They're going to put him down at the 19-yard line. So the Panthers will begin 1st and 10 from the 19. The South Medford Panthers come into this game 1-0. They defeated Mountainside last week, 42-28 at home at the Spiegelberg Stadium. Meanwhile, Del Norte is 0-1. They went up to Grants Pass and lost to the Cavemen 20-something there. I don't have that score right in front of me. And there's a run ahead. And running with that one that time was Cameron Ragu. And Ragu gets a couple. Not very much. Second down. And about 7. They're saying 6 on the scoreboard. Oh, yeah, he's out to the 23-yard line. So 2nd and 6. At quarterback for South, Colby Schwartz. And Schwartz is going to pitch it off this time and just plowing his way ahead across the 25 is going to be Bridger Foss. But Foss is only going to get it out to the 26-yard line. That's going to leave the Panthers about 4 yards short. 3rd and 4. Early on here in this first quarter. Schwartz is going to, they're wide open, and then he trips. After getting the first down, catching that was Ducals. I hope I got that right. They went over some of these names with me, and I'm still not sure that I got them all right with the haste of everything. Didn't be doing everything but paying attention to names, I'm afraid. But Ducals with that one. Ducals. That's the way they told me, I think, to pronounce it. Ducals. If I got it wrong, apologies all the way around. So it's 1st and 10 out at the 40-yard line. And the Panthers on the move in this opening drive as they took the opening kickoff. Schwartz operates from under center for the most part. And now they're going to bump into each other, but Foss is going to make a little bit of room out of that and get it back to the line of scrimmage, quite possibly. They're going to give the game a 1. So 2nd and 9. Now they'll all huddle up there. So Foss lined up right next to Schwartz this time as they go to the shotgun formation. Schwartz back to pass. Looking, no, now he's going to pull it down. He's got space, but not enough as he's going to be brought down at the 45-yard line. That will be a gain of 5, but that's going to leave him 3rd and 5. I'll try to keep my mind on the camera. We'll see how well I do at doing 2 things, including one I'm not trained to do. So now there's 2 back there with Schwartz. Schwartz fakes it to Foss, rolls out to his left, fires it downfield, and got a completion. Deshaun Jackson with that reception out to the Del Norte 39-yard line. Usually we try to keep stats, but there will be no stats tonight as we try to concentrate on keeping everything going here. And I see we're already falling behind. You didn't see that nice catch because I was doing something else. And there's a flag. That'll be a false start, so we'll back the Panthers up 5. There's Schwartz again. He's got it out to the 34-yard line and across the field. That's Bridger Foss. With the reception, he has the first down at the 29-yard line.
And that will be enough for a first down for the Panthers at the Warrior 27.
Hand it off again, this time straight up the middle a bit. There's none. That's not much going there for him, as that was Cameron Ragu. Ragu not getting much out of that. 2nd and 8. Got to move my camera, people. Sorry about that. Here's Schwartz. He's going deep, and it's incomplete. I have to move it one more time on you. Trying to create some room so we can twist like we need to. Well, 3rd and 8 coming up. 7:31 to go. First period. Panthers have had the ball since the opening kickoff. Schwartz back to pass again, and that's going to fall incomplete. So that'll bring up a punting situation for South Medford. They might not punt here. They're kind of in no man's land right now. The 26-yard line. Really not much. No, they're going to bring Schwartz back out, so we'll get ready to watch this play. So 2 of them out here now to the left side. Schwartz back to pass. He has time. He's going deep. Got a man down there. Turn around. Spins. Gets away. Touchdown, Panthers. So there's a 26-yard touchdown as Cohen Carpenter grabbed that one, spun away from the defender, and took it in. That'll bring up the extra point. And the extra point is down. And it's good. Putting it through the upright. Jaden Thonstead. So, we'll take a break here. As we do, and we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's now South Medford 7. Del Norte. Well, they're going to get their first crack at the ball on TableRockSports.net.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
And I welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's now South Medford 7, Del Norte nothing, but Del Norte has yet to have the ball. See what they can do in their first drive. And in motion, they're going to give it to that person. And they're going to be around, they're going to get around the 40 and out of bounds for a flag. That was Ben Borges. PA's downstairs. Well, Borges, and then they add on the 15-yard penalty personal foul. And that'll bring the ball all the way down to the 30. Can't be the 32-yard line. That's where it started. 42-yard line, that would be correct. 42-yard line of Del Norte. There's a run up the middle. Isaac Lopez with the carry.
Brought down by number 61, Riley Perkins.
Now operating under center again and getting jammed up. No, going to get a few out of it. A little better than you would have thought. It went from the 42-yard line down close to the 35, and doing that time was, again, Isaac Lopez. The quarterback is Kyle Dixon for the Warriors.
Pickup of about 4. That'll bring up third down and all 3 for the Warriors.
Not 7. It's third and 3, third and 4. However you want to look at it. Short 4, long 3. Dixon will hand it off. Not going to get there. There's a flag. So we'll see about the flag. Not getting there was William McCovey.
About a yard, gets stopped just short of the line of gain.
But there's a flag that comes in
Brought down by number 35.
from the back. That usually is a...
And 45, Gio Livingston.
Oh, hold on. Holding on Del Norte. They're backing up because if your South is going to take this, it would seem to be logical. You've got 4th and short, or you can make it 3rd and long. Obviously, you're probably going to choose to make it 3rd and long. So 3rd and about 13. Everybody split out now in the formation. Empty backfield. And flag.
And we got penalty markers down once again.
False start.
It's going to be a false start against the Warriors. That'll move it.
I make it 3rd and 18.
After that penalty, that's going to bring us 3rd down and 18 for the Warriors. And ball back near midfield.
They're clear back now to the South Medford 49-yard line. 3rd and forever to go. Oh, they jumped again. Dead ball foul. Another false start. Back him up 5 one more time. Oh, it's really third and forever. Third and about 22. Getting out here into calculator territory. South Medford now, you have to watch for the draw that they have running backs back there. There's the fake. Dixon slips, takes off. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to get maybe 1 yard out of that, and that's going to bring up fourth down. And he got one, so that's going to make it like, well, I got a little more than fourth and about 21 to go. So Del Norte is getting ready to punt this thing. And they get it off. I'm going to take it. It's going to be... we'll get it later, but out till the 30-yard line. And grabbing that for South Medford was Austin Huffling.
Isaac Lopez, number 21, making that stop. They'll bring up first attempt for the Panthers at their own 32.
Well, they start now. Does South Medford from their own 32 and already leading 7-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard with 3:40 to go. It's time to little handoff. Well, keep moving the pile. Eventually, you're going to get some yardage out of it. They let them go on, and you got about 5 or 6 by the time that one was over. Make it a 5-yard gain now. 2nd and 5. Swartz back under center. They'll hand this one off right straight up the middle and meant immediately. Is Ragu. Ragu gets all of a yard out of that. 3rd and 4. There's a timeout being called by South Medford. We'll just keep it here for the moment, because that'll give us the opportunity to tell you that before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. September is Buck for Kids Month at Dutch Brothers, where $1 of every purchase goes to local youth organizations in our communities. And today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, along with Elmer's Restaurants of Medford. Also, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. 7-0 lead for South Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. 2:14 to go here in the first period, and they face a 3rd and 3.
We have a missing pair of glasses down front here. If anybody can look around your seats and look underneath your benches, see if you can find them.
Pretty good crowd down here. Actually, a pretty good crowd on the other side where South Medford is represented. And there's a handoff right up the middle again. That's not going to go anywhere either. As I believe it was Ragu again on the carry, but that's going to bring up 4th down. So, back deep is Aiden Rice for the Warriors. There's a snap. They'll get that punt away, barely. Rice moves up on it, and he'll take the fair catch. And so the Warriors are going to start at their own 31-yard line. A lot of action in the Southwest Conference, and we'll see if we can't get to some of that information at halftime. And then next week, the Southwest Conference starts conference play. So playing teams on a non-conference basis will be all over next week. There's a handoff, trying to get it to go up the middle. Going with the carry. There's nothing going there. Got about 1 yard out of it. Maybe a half a yard even. 2nd and 10. Maybe even closer to 2nd and 9. Here's a keeper. Going to get out to the 40. Get out to the 45. And beyond the 45. And keeping it that time was Dixon. He got that thing clear out to the 46-yard line. Maybe even the 47, a gain of about 47, so a gain of 15 for Dixon. I apologize for my poor camera work. I'm trying to talk and do that for which I have no training, and that is run a camera. But we're going to get it all figured out before the game is over. Hang in there. Here's a handoff. And so there was a little bit there, but not much. 2nd and 8. Coming up for Del Norte as they approach midfield, down at the much closer to the 48-yard line. And now Del Norte says they want a timeout with 4 seconds to go in the quarter. That gives us the opportunity then to remind you that fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, and our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. They've got some new stores that are opening, if they're not already open, in Roseburg and Klamath Falls. And that would give you 9 locations in which Siskiyou Cellular can serve you. 2nd and 8 for Del Norte. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Man in motion. They're going to give it to him. He's going to be smacked right there in the backfield and lose a couple. That was Borges.
He's going to take it back to the original line of scrimmage.
So Borges gets it back to the original. That'll make it 3rd and 10. And that is also the end of the quarter. At the end of 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's South Medford 7, Del Norte nothing on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
So, my cameraman is here. I'm going to get out of the way because the second quarter will look a whole lot better if he does it. I can tell you that. I'm going to stand between two cameramen. Doesn't mean I'll be able to see much. There's a run right up the middle. And that was Lopez this time. So Colton has found his way up 199 or down 199, whichever direction that is. That is a bit of an adventure, is it not, Colton? So the punt coming up now for the Warriors. It's a long punt. Fair catch being called for by Hoffling. So they didn't get a great punt out of that. Be down at about the 27-yard line, it looks like, for South Medford. They got a lot to try with 11-11 to see if they can't have more success than they had on their last series. Ragu is in the backfield. He's deep. They're going to fake it to him. And instead, Schwartz is going to get it out to Foss. Foss is across the 50. He's dragging people. He's inside the 50 down to the Del Norte 45-yard line. I gave the wrong name to the quarterback. Schwartz. We'll get there yet. So Schwartz completes it to Foss out to the Del Norte 45-yard line. And on the 1st and 10, Schwartz back to pass. Intercepted. Intercepting that one was Isaac Lopez. He stepped right in front of the intended receiver and grabbed that one at the Del Norte 42-yard line. Boy, talk about turning things around. You make one good play there on a pass play to Foss, and then the next thing you know, you turn right around and get the interception, and that all hurts. 1st and 10 for Del Norte from their own 42-yard line. The Warriors will hand it off, and that's going to go to Borges, but Borges is going to get about 3 yards, a little more than 3. They're not going to quite give him 4. 3.5. Now closer to 4. Let's make it 2nd and 6 just because we can. It's easier on my brain. 2nd and 6. Keeping it is Dixon. Dixon's out to the 50. Dixon gets another block. He's got the corner. He's going to be bumped out of bounds in South Medford territory. Put him down at the South Medford 38-yard line. Dixon getting loose that time. And it becomes 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the South Medford 38-yard line. We'll say for this being only the second game of the season so far, it's been a pretty cleanly played game. I think we've only had a couple of false starts against Del Norte and a penalty against South Medford that we can recall, but doing pretty good otherwise. Dixon, back to pass, tipped. Getting a hand on that for South Medford was Geo Livingston. So Livingston taps that one away, and it'll make it 2nd and 10. Warriors had a receiver out there, too. If they would have gotten it over Livingston, they're looking at possibly a pretty good-sized gain. Dixon one more time. He gives it off, and running it very near the first down marker is going to be Borges. And I can tell you right now, even though I'm not keeping stats, and for those of you that are used to listening to Isaac McQueen, who can somehow keep track of all the stats in his head, I don't know how he does that. But I would tell you that they're very close. Borges is going to be close before the night's over to 100 yards, if not a whole lot more. They're going to give it to him again. And he'll have the first down at the South Medford 26-yard line. Gain of 4. That's plenty for the first down, so the Warriors are driving. Fake it this time to Borges, but instead give it to the second man. And we'll try to get a number here. We'll turn his back towards us so we can. I'm gonna get the number. But it's a gain of 3, 2nd and 7, down to the South Medford 23-yard line. Dixon keeping. Nope, gave it off to Borges. Borges, and there's a flag. Borges got it down to the 20, which would have been a gain. Well, not quite a gain of 6. That wouldn't be. Got it down close to. Yeah, got it down close to the 20. But what do we have? It's on South Medford. That's their second penalty. This is only a 5-yarder. But nonetheless, another Del Norte first down. And we're down to the 15-yard line. Eight minutes left now in period number 2. Del Norte on the move. Here's Borges again. He'll get it inside the 15. They're saying clear down to about the 13-yard line, which would be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. We got a timeout. Right? No, we don't have a timeout. I was looking at the PA man. I think he jumped the gun that time. There's no PA. There's no timeout. So Dixon under center Gives it to Borges. Or not to Borges. I take that back. And there's a breaking through and scoring touchdown, Warriors. That looks like that's McCovey. So McCovey scores from about 15 yards out. Lining up to try and put the extra point through is Kai Russell. Well, Russell can do. No good. No good. So, we have a timeout on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's now South Medford 7, Del Norte 6, as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to Del Norte High School in Crescent City. It's the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. John L. Scott scoreboard shows that this is a tight one. You need to know that John L. Scott has offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. 7:13 to go now. Del Norte kicking it off. And they're going to go left with this kickoff, and one of the upmen will fall on it, finally. And South Medford will start at their own, it looks like about 26-yard line. Intercepted the last time is what happened to South Medford. Led to a Del Norte touchdown. Here's a delayed handoff and brought down in the backfield is Foss. As he couldn't find any space, he's brought down at the 25. It's a loss of about 1. 2nd and 11. There was no place for Foss to go that time. That Del Norte line crashed the party. Schwartz fires out. It's almost intercepted again. He was aiming that for Gannon Jones. But I'm telling you right now, McCovey or Lopez almost had another interception. Good grief. It was not Jones that dropped that pass. It was Lopez. That's how close that was. That would have been a pick six. There was nobody who was going to stop Lopez. And now we have a timeout by South Medford. So we'll keep it here, and we do that because you never know how long these timeouts are actually going to last. Sometimes it's a whole minute, and sometimes it's only 30 seconds, 6:30 to go. South Medford leads at 7-6 over Del Norte. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip with the team. And for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. I think South Medford finds themselves in a little more of a tussle than they thought they might possibly be. They're feeling pretty good after putting 42 up on Mountainside. Here's Schwartz throwing long. Got a man out there. There he is. He's down to the 40. He's to the 30. He's going to run away from everybody. The 10. And into the end zone goes Ingram. And that was from, that would be a 75-yard touchdown play, but nobody's moving. There must be a flag out there somewhere. Yep. It's a penalty on Del Norte. I guarantee you right now that South Medford will say that's fine. Let the penalty go. They're going to take the touchdown. They've got to make that official, though. I don't think it's quite official yet. There's the call to push in the back. Touchdown. Here's the extra point attempt. It is good. So that's the second time that Schwartz and Ingram have hooked up. We're back. Right after this is now it's a 7-point lead, 8-point lead for South Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net. And a penalty on Del Norte is being enforced on the kickoff. So South Medford will kick off from the 50-yard line with Lopez and Borges back for the Warriors. That is the second touchdown now, reception for Ingram in this game. And with those two touchdown receptions, he's already over 100 yards receiving. Yeah, that happened fast. Here comes Borges with it. He's out to the 25, and then that'll be it. So Borges gets it out to the 24-yard line. And the Warriors will try with 6:09 to get on the board again and see if they can't make it at least a one-point game, possibly even tie it. And plenty of time for them to do so. One thing that we're noticing here and watching Del Norte is you have to watch out for Dixon. Well, at the time you think you've got him trapped, you don't. And that's going to be met easily and quickly that time. Lopez, he didn't get very far as waiting for him was Riley Perkins. And Riley Perkins drops him right down at about the line of scrimmage again. Now Dixon back in the shotgun, where he's the most dangerous. Here he comes again. He's taking off. He's not going anywhere this time, though. Flag. And they threw it on the Del Norte side of the play, of the line of scrimmage. So let's see if it's a Del Norte. If it is, it would be holding. Oh, it's a chop block. Low block. Yep, below the waist. We got that. Are you going to take the penalty? They are. Because it's a... Nope. Because from the line of scrimmage, it's a spot of the foul. Is it not? Yes. So by the time they end up walking off 10, it's actually going to end up being like a 12-yard penalty. Second down now. We're back at the 12-yard line. Second and a long way to go. That's the way we'll word it for right now. There's a handoff. I'm not getting a whole lot on that one. Was Borges. And it was meant by Cameron Ragu, I believe, was the one that made the tackle from his linebacker position. There's a shotgun again. Empty backfield. Dixon back to pass. He's under pressure. Here he comes one more time. He's out running. He's out to the 20, the 25. He'll step out of bounds. And they say at the 27-yard line. That won't be anywhere close to a first down. But everybody's holding on. There's a flag back there again. What do you want to reckon? This is a holding. One more time. Here comes the official. No flag. They're going to pick it up. Say it didn't happen. Fourth down and about 8. Or maybe 7. But tell you what, Dixon did a good job to get him out of that spot with his legs. And now the punt is forthcoming. And there it is. It's a line drive. That one's going to be handled and be taken around and going out to the 50, out to the 45, the 40, and finally driven out of bounds is Hoffling. Clear down to the Del Norte 35-yard line. They get bumped out across the field. So that's a really short field now with 4:19 to go. South Medford has to be feeling pretty good about that. And now Del Norte wants they want a timeout. I believe that will be their second timeout of the half. Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. You can visit Medford, Travel Medford, make that. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, world-class outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar, and you'll know what's going on. And Table Rock Sports would like to thank our great sponsors. That includes the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard and also our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. For those of you that usually listen to the South Medford broadcast, you're saying this does not sound like Isaac McQueen. It is not. You've got good ears. Terry Ross with you in Crescent City. Isaac McQueen back in Medford doing North Medford football tonight because I'm down here doing South Medford for him. We just kind of swapped places today. Although I think that maybe he got the better end of the deal. Here comes Medford, South Medford with it. They're going to be dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Haven't played, not really getting going at all. As Ryder shied with that one. Bring Swartz back on, and he'll run the play out there. Official's got his hands up. You're going to have to get this one going. You're going to get a delay of game, and they get it off. There's Swartz trying to turn it up. Couldn't find a receiver downfield. Tried to turn it up, but he's going to be dropped for a loss. Putting him back at the 37-yard line. Third and about 12. The drive not exactly going as South Medford wanted with 3 minutes to go. It'd be good to, from their perspective, to put the ball into the end zone. Swartz back to pass. He drops it off them. It's going to be incomplete. Really nowhere to go. He had two Warriors in his face. He basically had to throw it somewhere, and he did, into the ground. And that'll bring up fourth down from the 37. And with 2:46 to go, the Panthers will just go for this. Swartz back to pass. He's under pressure. He goes long. Incomplete. Overthrew his man that time. So now Del Norte has it with just the 2:41 to go. They have it at their own 37-yard line. For the last couple of series, they've had a hard time going in a forward direction. Let's see what they do this time. Dixon ready to break the huddle for the Warriors. There's Borges in motion. They don't give it to him, though. They fake. There's Dixon down the middle. Got it. It's a incompletion. Thought he had it. Erler was the intended receiver. So Dixon on 2nd and 10 will try it again. In motion. Going across the formation now to the right side is Rice. And it's time to give it off to Borges. Borges will plow ahead. He's across the 45 to the 46, but that's going to be short. Going to leave them with about a 3rd and 1. Make it 3rd and 2. Well, Borges almost got it there on that end around. And Borges, he'll just plow his way ahead. I think that Lopez, not Borges, but Lopez plows it ahead for the first down as he gets it out to the Del Norte 48-yard line. So that's enough for a first down. In motion. Fake it to Lopez. Dixon will fire it out. Oh, it is intercepted. Helm stepped out of bounds. Ingram with the interception. And he steps out of bounds at the South Medford 48-yard line. It's tipped up in the air. And Ingram was the only one in the area. So with 1:40 to go, the Panthers have a chance again. If we were to have the opportunity, not that we're going to go seek it out, to talk to South Medford, though, and the coaches, they'd be shaking their heads saying, we're in a battle. Last week the offense looked so good. This week, struggling a little bit, maybe. But here's a run on a flag and getting loose and going to go all the way down to the end zone. No, it's going to be brought down at the 20-yard line. Is shied, but we don't have to worry about it. It's going to come back. Pretty sure this one's a hold on South Medford. So instead of having it down at the Del Norte 20-yard line, yep, that's what it is. Holding. Ooh, offsetting. They had one each way. Now you bring it back. No. No players. You don't get it down to 20-yard line. No. I'll bring it all the way back to the South Medford 38-yard line, and we'll do first down all over again. That was a good move on the part of the Panthers, though. Just go run down the field like that's where you're going to line up. See if the official will buy into it, but they didn't. So we had a hold and a face mask. Those penalties offset. So we'll do it again. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Same formation. I'm going to do it again. Here's Scheid one more time. This time he's not going to get loose. Forget it. He's going to be brought down at about the 41, maybe the 42-yard line. When they get it all sorted out, looks like it's going to be the 41-yard line. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Panthers. So now they'll just see if maybe if South Medford isn't interested in just spending a little clock time. I'll have to run this play and one more before the half ends. Swartz under center. Fakes it. Rolling out to his left. He's got room. He's at the 40, the 50. He's out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Or the 44-yard line of Del Norte. So about a 15-yard run there. If my math skills are worth anything. It got out of bounds to stop the clock with 37 seconds to go. Now you don't think about killing the clock. Now you start to think about putting it into the end zone. Everybody moving all over the place. Nobody knows where they're supposed to be. Now the Del Norte moves all over the place. Here comes the pass. It's out to the end. Here's Foss with it. Foss, though, isn't going to get there. He breaks free. He did. He's down to the 30-yard line. He pushes the pile forward. He's at the 25. There's a penalty flag. He's going to be into the end zone, but there's a penalty flag. Let's hold on. Not even sure he made the end zone. I think the official's saying he stepped out just short. But what do we have? We've got flags all over the place. I wonder if we have offsetting again. They're asking might be a Del Norte penalty there. I don't even know what South Medford's thinking. No, South Medford's backing up like it's on them. Now they're talking to Del Norte. Yeah, it is on South Medford. So when he comes over here, he'll usually turn to the press box and give us a little clearer call. Here it is right here. Pushing it back. That one's declined. And the other one is taken. So, all of a sudden, instead of having it way down there again, we are back at second. First, I guess it's still first over there. First down and 15. Look out. Ingram's over here. No, they're going to give it right up the middle. Nothing doing. Absolutely nothing doing on that one. Foss. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 15. And a timeout with 12 seconds to go. We would like to say thanks to all our sponsors. That includes Conger Morris Funeral Directors of Southern Oregon, the Vista Utilities, and the Rogue Valley Transportation District. Routes have expanded to help you get to work, school, or appointments. You can visit rvtd.org to learn more.
That kid's good. That was over. I don't think he was in for a couple of series, but that 54 kid.
We're back for what might be the final play of the half. Second and 15. Swartz launches deep for Ingram. He can't get it. Off the hand. That leaves 6 seconds to try it again. Let's put it this way. If Swartz can get it to Ingram, right now, there is nobody on the Del Norte side that has shown that they can stay up with him. If you only have 6 seconds left, you should go that way again. They're playing him one-on-one, is Del Norte, with Lopez and Borges. He gets off, but they're going to just hand this one off. And there goes Scheid. Scheid is going to be hop, and he's going to finally be bumped out of bounds. And that is going to end the first half. We are at halftime, and you need to stay tuned for the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. As at halftime, I should tell you this, too, I guess. I forgot to tell you this. Here, I got to find one more piece of paper, so let me do this quickly. Because I should tell you I should have told you this on the first quarter and right after they scored their touchdowns, but they've scored 2 touchdowns now. Has South Medford, which makes the score 14-6, and it's added $10 twice, so it's added $20 to their Rogue Credit Union Touchdown Club Fund, and we would like to thank once again Rogue Credit Union for doing the Touchdown Club. Rogue Credit Union will donate $10 for every Black Tornado and Panther touchdown scored this year. Proceeds go to the school's athletic departments. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department halftime show is next, right here on TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle Ice Cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RBTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
How many times did you have to stop on the way here?
Welcome back to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report, brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Fall Recreation Guide is out, and released will be out soon, with sports leagues and activities to sign up for. Visit playmedford.com or call the Santos Center at 774-2400. Medford School District fans are excited about improvements at Spiegelberg Stadium and with facilities at North Medford High School. Joe Brett caught up with District Athletic Director Fred Condzella to get an update, and here is that interview between Joe Brett and the Athletic Director.
They're very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh.
I guess we don't need a 4th line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Well, taking a pause in the action and a chance to visit with Fred Conzella, our District 549C Athletic Director. We've got some exciting things to talk about. First off, Fred, your new digs here at Oakdale Middle School. My grandson's part of the 6th grade class.
Oh, amazing.
I'm really excited about opportunities in the new school.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we're really pleased to be opening our 3rd middle school. And for the first time in Medford School District history, all of our 6th graders are now at the middle school. And with that comes the opportunity to participate in activities such as music daily, band, orchestra, choir, those types of things, and sports for our 6th grade students. They can participate in cross-country wrestling and track and field. We're really excited.
Yeah, great opportunities for them. The 7th and 8th graders are playing football and are going to eventually make their way to the big stadium on Friday nights. And the big stadium's had some upgrades. I saw a little light show at the South Medford game that opening week, and folks should come out and see and feel the new Spiegelberg Stadium.
It is truly amazing. We redid the track last spring. It's beautiful. And while we had the track torn up, we went ahead and took the opportunity to update our field lighting. We now have LED lights that we can flash, and it's pretty amazing. So come on out and take a look at these lights. We're one of only 3 or 4 districts across the state that have this lighting system. It's beautiful.
And it goes blue and red.
Blue and red light poles. It is amazing. So for all community members, whether you're a North or a South fan or just a Medford School District fan, we have lights for the color of your choice.
Also, some great improvements in athletic facilities going on in the district. North kind of in the spotlight right now with some things happening there that were timely and in need of updating.
That's right. The North turf field is being renovated, and the completion date should be happening in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're really pleased about that, and we haven't forgot about South Medford High School. On the docket in coming months is, although we don't have it scheduled yet, but the track the actual track surface itself will need to be replaced in coming months. So we look forward to getting that scheduled and taken care of as well.
Yep. We're really excited to have folks see the new Spiegelberg Stadium and also to have folks come out and have that game experience. Bring your family and bring the kids and feel that tradition. It's some beautiful fall nights, and we're really encouraging folks to come out and see our game.
You know, the stadium is beautiful with the lights and the new track, and we have a place for everybody. And so we also ask families and community members, if you're planning on showing up, one thing we could use your support on is making sure the little ones are supervised, and that includes elementary and middle school students. And that is for their safety. Because we don't have game management staff to supervise every nook and cranny of the stadium, so we could use your support with that, families. But also know that we have a middle school seating section for students that attend Medford School District. They just need to bring their student body card. And of course, the home high school team, those students with an ASP card get in for free, and they have a student section as well. Yeah.
We hope to see folks out there. It's some exciting high school athletics, and come out to all of our events and venues and see these great kids perform.
That's correct. And we just, one of our goals this year in working with Table Rock Sports is to fill the bleachers, to fill them up. We hope to see you at the event, and if you can't make it, of course, you can always stream live at Table Rock Sports. So thank you, Joe, for having me. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Fred. And we're going to talk every couple of weeks and keep folks up to date on what's going on.
Sounds good. Thank you all. Have a great week.
Perfect.
Is that good?
That was perfect.
All right.
Joe and Fred are going to check in every 2 weeks throughout the school year, and we will have those interviews for you on TableRockSports.net. We're back with more Medford Parks and Recreation Department halftime right here on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Ended up, I think, with 5 personal fouls. Yeah.
I ride the bus because it helps me get places on my own terms. Another day, another ride. And it's all thanks to Sophie. Everybody say hello to Sophie.
We ride the bus to get to school. We used to carpool from Medford, but this way, we don't have to worry about gas or parking.
Another day, another opportunity for David to be a public menace.
Hey.
Whoa!
Welcome back to Crescent City Del Norte High School, where we are at halftime of the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. They invite you to discover all the great classes, field trips, activities, and sports leagues for the fall and winter seasons coming up. You can visit playmedford.com to find something for everyone in the family. Listen. Oh, it's a xylophone down there. Thought somebody's cell phone was ringing. All right, so I've got issues. The scoring looks like this. South Medford scored first in the first period on a 26-yard pass from Swartz to Ingram, and the extra point was good, and it was a 7-0 lead. Del Norte scored in the second period on a 15-yard run by, I want to say, McCovey. Now let me make sure I'm giving it to the right guy. I'm not. Yes, I am. McCovey, as he broke free and scored on a 23-yard run. And then South Medford scored again late in the second period on a 70-yard pass from Swartz to Ingram. And it was a 14-6 ball game as Del Norte missed their extra point. I've got about 10 seconds here to tell you about the rest of the Southwest Conference, and we'll do that quickly. And maybe not nearly as quickly as I would like. Okay, not nearly as quickly as I would like. But I will tell you that somebody who's at the Sheldon game that knows me has told me that tonight that Sheldon is trailing 20-3 at halftime. And after losing 37-3 last week, we'll try maybe as we go along in the second half to catch up with what else is going on. But right now, we got to get excited about half number 2, as that's where we're at, and we'll have that for you right after this on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
And we're back with the Lithia Superstore game of the day here on Siskiyou or on TableRockSports.net. It's powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 9 locations at this point with which to serve you. They put 3 minutes on the board, but they're not running it, so I'm not sure what that means. Fall sports coverage is brought to you in part by PlayMedford.com. Sports fans, get ready for the grand opening of the Rogue X Complex at the Howard Memorial Sports Park in 2024. The new aquatics facility is just part of that package. There will be many sporting events that will be featured at Rogue X. Now they're running it. Well, so that'll give me this chance to tell you that Grants Pass is on the road playing at Caldera. Grants Pass, of course, defeated this Del Norte team last week up there at Mel Ingram Field. North Medford takes on Bend. North Medford coming off of a 27-7 loss up in Tigard for the opening. Bend winning their opening game 20-0. South Medford, of course, here at Del Norte, and we all know how that one is going. West Lynn is taking on Sheldon, and Sheldon's losing right now, according to those that are in up there, 20-3. That isn't probably much of a shocker, as that West Lynn team is expected to pretty much walk away with the title for the 6A this year. Roseburg is at Nelson. Roseburg looking much better. Then part of that is because they're not out holding auditions for quarterback before every game like they were last year. They were on, when North Medford saw them, they were on quarterback number 4. And quarterback number 4 had never played a down as a quarterback. Had no idea what was supposed to happen. And if they could have found somebody in the stands that had a slight idea, they probably would have put them in the game, because that's kind of where they were last year. South Eugene is taking on Cleveland. South Eugene, though, is playing as a 5A club, and really is not part of the Southwest Conference quite yet. A little time left here. 5A will tell you that Mazama is taking on Eagle Point. Mazama, that's a good-looking ball club. That's supposed to be really good. Crater taking on Henley. Crater coming off of a loss, 30-28. They had that game and then ended up losing it. Summit is taking on Thurston. Summit not looking quite as good as they did last year, though. North Eugene is at Ashland, and Willamette is playing at North Bend. So that's just some non-league action that's going on in 4A or 5A. Hidden Valley is down at Wairika, and in 3A they're playing conference football already. Cascade Christian is up at Sutherland. Coquille is at Phoenix. North Valley is at St. Mary's of Medford, and South Umpqua is taking on Douglas. So we'll quit looking at what's going on, and we'll pay attention to what's going on. As Del Norte receives the second half kickoff and takes it out to the 35-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Talking to the Del Norte radio play-by-play guy. We were talking about last year that this game is looking reminiscent of that it was very tight. And then South Medford scored a couple of touchdowns really late in the game that kind of really wasn't indicative of the score. There's a handoff straight up the middle And it looks like that's Borges with that carry. Got a 4 out of it, so 2nd and 6. Out at the 38-yard line. Fortune gives it to Borges again, and Borges will not make the first down. They're going to put him down at the 43-yard line. That would, if that's where they put it, it'd leave him a couple of yards short. That's exactly where it is. So 3rd and 2. Gain of 4, but that leaves him a couple of yards short of the first down. And again, right up the middle. This will be good for a first down. And there's a flag. Lopez with the carry. Dixon coming over to give it a talk. Still waiting on the official to make a call out there. They're backing up Del Norte. That's a 10-yard backup. So, an illegal block. And that'll make it 3rd and about 7. Borges has it, but he's not going anywhere this time. He's brought down at the 40-yard line. That'll be 4th and about 5, 4th and 4. A short 4, very long 5, depending on whether you're an optimist or a pessimist, I guess. If you're the optimist, take the short side. Doesn't make any difference. Del Norte's going to punt this away. Hoffling will fair catch it at the 33-yard line. Here come the Panthers with 9:08 to go. They're at their own 33-yard line. Swartz under center. He'll hand it off and going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere is Foss. Scheid, I guess it was on the play. Second and 13. Back to the 30-yard line. I'll line it up again. Here comes Swartz on the rollout. To his left. He fires. Incomplete. Getting there to break that up Rice breaking that one up for the Warriors. So 2nd and 13. Watch for Ingram. He's over here on the right side. Swartz. He's going right down the middle. Got it. First down. No, dropped it. Having it in the hands was Duclos. But he couldn't hold on to it. Second down. Oh, they got 4th down. 4th and 13. Oh, there's a very short punt. It's going to go out of bounds. Let's see where they're going to put it out at. 45. 40. Nope, now he's walking back. And back to the 48. Del Norte fans were upset with the first positioning. I don't know that South Medford fans are happy with the second one. But it's still 1st and 10 for Del Norte from their own 48-yard line. With 8:05 to go now in the 3rd period. Lopez in motion, but they don't give it to him. Instead, they're going to give it to the Borges coming around, and Borges is going to be throwing out of bounds as he crosses the 50-yard line, but he'll have a gain of about 5. Second down. 2nd and 6. And in motion again. The pitch. Nope, they go the other way. And nothing happening. Tried to get it to Lopez. But that wasn't happening. Perkins on the tackle. So now Del Norte has to figure out what to do with a 3rd and 6 on the South Medford 47. South Medford has played 3rd down pretty well tonight on the defensive side of the ball. There's Borges. He's not going anywhere. That's not Borges. Excuse me, Borges standing out here looking at me. I think it was Lopez one more time. So nothing doing. 4th and 5. And Del Norte will choose to punt this one away. Low snap. One bounce and let it go. It's going to roll dead inside the 10-yard line. Wow. So South Medford's going to have a long way to go here as they're putting it down at the 8. 92 yards away with 6:28 to go here in the 3rd period. And still a 14-6 lead for the Panthers on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene to help you with your real estate needs. And right up off the middle. Getting away. There's to the 20. To the 30. A stiff arm. And down the sideline. Nope. We're going to say no. He stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds. But Sheed was loose. If I have the right one. Let me see. Yes. Sheed. He got loose. He was going to go 92. Well, they said he stepped out of bounds at the 43. Still a good gain of 35 yards. Hand it off again, this time right straight up the middle. They go out to the 46, a gain of 3. Ragu, I think, was on that play. Second and 6 now. The Panthers driving, or at least hoping to put together a drive. And here we go around the edge this time, and one is loose and out, and there goes the flag. So there's Ragu one more time. But now what do we have? We have an injured player on the field. Had no way clear across the field for me to see who that might be. Well, we'll put the glasses on, and I don't know that it'll help us any in figuring it out. I'm going to say probably not going to help much in figuring anything out. But we will tell you it is time for fans to get back in the game. I would be as an official, of course. We have a critical need right now in all sports here in the state of Oregon for officials. You can go to osaa.org and click on the blue Become an Official button, and you'll be able to learn more. And Table Rock Sports says hello to our 2,250 YouTube subscribers. They get updates when games go live. You can join the team at YouTube/Table Rock. Make sure I got to Table Rock Sports. Trying to watch more things than I can watch at one time. So that's Ragu, who just ran the ball that they're helping off the field. He's walking off gingerly, but at least he's walking off under his own power. That's a bit of a loss for the Panthers, the way Ragu's been playing tonight. Second down and 11 following the penalty. And we'll get ourselves reorganized here. Here's Schwartz. He's going to keep it himself. He'll turn the left corner. And I don't know that he got a whole lot more than back to the line of scrimmage. They were at the 41. Seems like over here on this sideline they'll be generous and give him the 42-yard line. Indeed they will. So he gets a gain of 1. Does Schwartz out of that one. And it becomes 3rd down. But it's still 3rd and... Well, it's more than 5, I can tell you that. I can count that easy. Well, 3rd and 7, and now we have a timeout being called by... Well, I was going to say Del Norte, but I don't know that. The official didn't indicate who called the timeout. So I guess it doesn't make any difference as far as that goes. Before or after the game, there's a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. September is Buck for Kids Month at Dutch Brothers, where $1 of every purchase goes to local youth organizations in our communities. And today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, also by Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, along with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign. They're promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. We're back at it with 5:11 to go in the 3rd. At an 8-point lead for South Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Swords going long, got it. And coming up with that reception was Duclos again. He's had a few tonight. Swartz under center now as they go to the I formation. They'll turn and pitch this one. And going to get really close to the 1st down. Is Scheid. They didn't quite get there. 4th. 2nd down and 2, they say. So 2nd and 2. As Scheid picks up 8. I'm going to give it to him again. And he's across the 1st down marker. Barely. Put him down to 32. Got the 1st down by about a yard, so that's sufficient. That's all one needs to do. And it keeps that clock moving, keeps the ball moving. Second and 2 on the 32nd yard or 32-yard line. And hand this one right off to Foss. And Foss will pick up about 5. 2nd and 5. See who they line up with. Foss is still in the game. In the back, there's Scheid, and Scheid is dropped at the 32-yard line. Not a major loss, but Make it not quite the 32. Make it the 28-yard line. Just a loss of 1. Now Foss will line up next to Swartz. Swartz rolling out to his right. Fires incomplete. Looking for Scheid. That'll bring up 3rd and 7. 4th and 7. The scoreboard's behind. Got to keep up across the field. 4th and 7. See what they can do on 4th and 7. I'm not going to go for the field goal, which should be about a 46-yarder. Swartz back to pass, fires it deep and incomplete. There is nobody there. Ingram thinking maybe he got interfered with as he was crossing the middle. But there's no call. So Del Norte takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. I'm going to give this off to Borges. Borges spins, twists, dropped. He didn't hardly get anything. Is right there at that time for South Medford was Livingston. Got a gain of 1 out of it. 2nd and 9. There's Borges again. They're going to pitch it to him one more time. He'll try the right side. That's not going to work either. Got it right back to the 30-yard line, right where they started. Maybe even lost a yard on it. No, not quite a yard. But about 3rd and 9 is what they have right now. As Del Norte moves players in and out. Here's Dixon firing it over the middle. He's got a man there at the 40, at the 45. Scheid makes the tackle. That's Dominic Dixon. Kyle Dixon is the quarterback. Dominic Dixon with that catch. We're out to the Del Norte 47-yard line. A gain of 18. That was a little quick hitter. Somehow or another, the Dominic Dixon got away. Fumble. Who's going to pick it up? Right now it's on the loose. I think South Medford has it. They do. Oh. No, I think that one of the officials is going to say the ground caused the fumble. That's exactly what they're calling. The ground caused the fumble. To big loss, but at least Del Norte retains possession. We've made it through 3. So at the end of 3, on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's still an 8-point lead for South Medford. As you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
We are here now for the start of the 4th quarter. It's 2nd and 15 for the Del Norte Warriors, now going left to right across your screen. Oh, and Del Norte jumps. Make it 2nd and 20. Warriors line it up. They're trying to go around and to get out to way out there. First down. And getting up slowly is McCovey. He's trying to stay in the game after making that long run. That's not going to happen. They're bringing him to the sideline. So that was a good run by McCovey as he takes it down to the South Medford 43-yard line. About a 20-yard run that time by McCovey. 1st and 10 from the 43. See who takes McCovey's place. Swartz handed that off to Dominic Dixon, and that was it. He took about 2 steps and he was done. Drop him back to the 47-yard line. Loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Dixon under center this time. There's a flag. So this won't matter anyway, one way or the other, as McCovey an illegal shift against Del Norte. It'll back it up 5 more yards. Nope, going to be declined. 3rd and about 13. So McCovey came off, but not very long. Put the glasses on it. Yep, he's still out there. Dixon at quarterback. Dixon at running back. But Dixon back to pass. Now he's going to take off and run. He's not going to get there. He'll get back to the 10-yard marker for a gain of about 3, but that will leave him with 4th down. And maybe about 11. Actually didn't even get there. 4th and 11. So that will leave the Warriors having to punt this one away. And doing that will be Russell. And Hoffling. Ooh, that one's no good. And Upman's going to take it. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. And he's going to be wrestled down at the Del Norte 48. That was McConnell Brown. McConnell Brown grabbed that one. That's all right. He's a quarterback, so he's a 6'1", 190, so it's not like he can't exactly run the ball, but I think he was a little surprised to see it. But he got it back to the Del Norte 47-yard line, which will allow the Panthers to start with decent field position. And give it to the first man through. That's Foss. Foss is at the 30. Foss is going to run people over and out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Put him down at about the 19. 30-yard run for Foss. And now South Medford's in business at the 19-yard line. And false start, one would imagine. Long explanation out there. First down. Well, what happened here? Huh. Okay, I don't know. They just signaled it was a first down at the 20, and away we go after they blew it dead, so apparently there was nothing. Handing it off to Scheid, or Scheid actually, Scheid. And be stood up. Eventually progress is halted inside the 15-yard line. Down to about 13, about a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Give it to Scheid one more time. He's got the first down, and they will stop him inside the 10. First and goal coming up now for the Panthers at the 8-yard line. And timeout. Del Norte. Oh, Del Norte wants to talk things over just a bit. We'll tell you that fall sports action is being brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler, and also our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. And they're opening some new stores in Roseburg and Klamath Falls. That will give them 9 locations with which to serve you. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your Peak Rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip with the team. Oh, I guess I've been saying Del Norte wrong all night. It's Del Norte. I have to ask the guy next to me. Is it Del Norte? Pronounced Del Norte?
Yeah, just Del Norte.
No. Well, I blew that all night. You let me get away with it. You're very kind. He's standing right here, the football. He didn't even bother to punch my lights. Nice guy. Del Norte. This is what you get for living up in the Yakima area, where you have to learn Spanish, see, because it sounds like Spanish. Well, anyway, what do I know? I am not a linguist. So Del Norte, with 8:33 to go, finds themselves defending now 1st and 13 after a penalty on South. Handed off this right to Scheid. Scheid will make a little progress. Just about to 1 yard. About all they're going to give him. Yeah, just about a yard. Actually, they say it lost a yard. Back to the 11. So, 2nd and goal. Swartz on the run, rolling out to his right, fires incomplete. No, did get it complete. I'm sorry, but there's a flag. Yeah, we can Scheid with the reception, but we can forget that. It looks like this is going to be a South Medford problem. They pick up the flag. Yeah, it's a personal foul. Oh, that's got to back him clear up to the 25-yard line. Second and 25. Swartz going long, knocked away. Looking for Ingram, but knocked away nicely by... I'm waiting here. You got a number. I know he does. Can figure out if it's 31 or 32. Number 12. None of the above. It was knocked away by Dixon. It would be Kyle Dixon. There's a few Dixons out there for the Warriors. But Swartz almost had Ingram. 3rd and 25. Swartz, under pressure, takes off. He's going to be dropped. And a flag. Let's see what this is about. Swartz was met head on before he got to the 20-yard line. Targeting Del Norte, the Warriors. That's a 15-yard penalty. More importantly,
he did. Yeah, he did. He hit him in the chest. No, that's. Yeah, no, he hit him with his shoulder in his chest.
you hear one of the Del Norte coaches protesting. There's got to be a timeout here. South Medford with 6:34 to go. We have lost a camera. There we are. Sorry, we lost our camera. We had to solve that problem. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. At Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, world-class outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find out what's going on. I'm laughing at one of the text messages here from our executive producer, Joe Brett. Besides the one where he finally was telling me that the E is silent. He's having a night. That's all I'll tell you. Here's Swartz. Back to pass. Looking. Finally takes off. Nope, he's not going to make it. As Del Norte met him. I don't see a flag, but they're talking like. Yep. Offside against the Warriors. So now what do? I think you take the penalty because it gives you third down. Again, I would make it 3rd and 6. Third and 6 is better than 3rd and 11. Yep, that's what they'll do. Take it. Now it becomes 3rd and 6. Swartz under pressure. He gets away. He's looking. He's going to run it. He's dropped. And he's tripped up. Short, obviously, of the goal line, which is what they started a long time ago. First and goal at the 8. And now we have a penalty. And coming off the field for Del Norte is Nathaniel Barker. He's 6'2", 285. Senior down here. Setting up for the field goal. Swartz to hold. It's up. And it is good. as Thonstad puts that one through. And with that, South takes a 17-6 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We're back with more right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like, too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game on the night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular at Southern Oregon. Lopez takes the kickoff. He's got it out to the 30-yard line. And now that's an 11-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard for the South Medford Panthers. John L. Scott, they have offices at Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. So if South Medford can hold on for another 5 minutes and 28 seconds, they will start the year at 2-0. Moved up in the coaches poll, by the way, this week. Number 10, Dixon, incomplete. So yeah, the Panthers are number 10. They'll probably move up, and Sheldon losing and going to 0-2 will probably move down, although everybody that Sheldon has lost to, anybody else would end up losing to. So, not sure how to judge that. Guess we'll find out when conference play starts. Following it is Lopez, but Lopez isn't getting very far. He got a couple of yards out of it. 2nd and 8. Third down and 8. I fell behind by 1. So 3rd down and 8 now for Del Norte. And see if the Warriors get done. They're going to go with an empty backfield. Although watch out for Lopez to be in motion and start to come. He doesn't. They're going to pass it out and incomplete. Intended for Rice. And now Rice is down. Let's see what this is. Now Rice is down, and doesn't look like he'll be down too long. Seem to have a pretty good handle on it. Well, we could always be wrong about that estimation, huh? Table Rock Sports would like to say thank you to our great sponsors. This would include the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard, and also our longtime friends, Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. So Rice able to get off the field. By the looks of it, I would imagine one will see Rice again. Maybe not. Taking him over to the bench, the South Medford trainers working with him. 4:43 to go in the game. Burgess also sitting on the, or Borges also sitting on the bench. So right now the Del Norte team ending up a little beat up. There's a pass intercepted. And intercepting that for South Medford is Hoffling. Well, Hoffling comes up with the interception with 4:34 to go, ending that Del Norte threat. So we'll see if the Panthers can take advantage of this and move the ball down the field and score again on the Warriors. Which again, it would be kind of like last year. You'll look at the scoreboard and think it wasn't all that tight of a game, but this has been a very tight game here until recently. Scheid with it one more time. But he's right back at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. There's a pitch back. Nothing doing. Scheid again. But he gets a couple of them out of that one. Out to the 40-yard line. Third and 8. South Medford content to eat up a little time at this point in the game. Here's Swartz out to his right. He's got a first down, and he's got a whole lot more. He's finally bumped out of bounds in Del Norte territory. They're putting him at the, watching the near side official here, 37-yard line. He picks up 23 on that one. First and 10 from the 37. Handed off. Scheid one more time. Very close to a 5-yard gain that time as he gets it down to the 32, about 4 actually, so 2nd and 6. And again, South Medford quite content to just run the clock off. There's about 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. They're up 11, so really not much need to hurry things along. This is Foss. Gets a block from Scheid. He's got the first down. He's got more than the first down as he'll move the pile and finally be ran out of bounds on the far side of the field. Have to use the official here on the near side. 5-yard line. Looks like about where they're going to place this one. 1st and goal now for the Panthers from the 5. Dixon trying to get it in, or Swartz trying to get it in. Can't do it. We got timeout as it goes out of bounds. Second and goal at the 3. Give it to Scheid. He didn't have it. Couldn't find a hole to get in. Down at the 2, though. Third and goal from the 2-yard line. Dixon, or Swartz, rather, pushes it. He's in. Touchdown. Let's see what they do on the extra point here. That's good. A minute 38 to go in the ball game. And at this point, South Medford has increased its lead. Now leads 24-7 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You're listening to TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's the Lithia Superstore game of the night. Right here on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They're opening a couple new stores, so now they have 9 locations in Southern Oregon with which to serve you. A minute 38 to go. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's a 24-6 lead for South Medford. And that reminds me, I was supposed to tell you that, why would you welcome you back? With the touchdown of 2 yards, there's another $10 that goes into the TD club account for the Panthers. So they're the Rogue Touchdown Club right there. Norte picks it up. Can't find anywhere to go. It's going to get dropped long before one gets to the 20-yard line. Out to the 15-yard line. A minute 30 to go now in this game. And Del Norte finds themselves having to start at the 15-yard line. And we're waiting. Well, that's interesting. Del Norte is the one taking the knee with the injuries mounting. They're just going to end the game. They're in the victory formation. So our executive producer Joe Brett says that North Medford won their first game over Bend 41-0. Quite a turnaround from last week for both of those squads. But Bend won 20-0 and was looking like they really are going to be a challenger at the 5A level. And North looked like it maybe didn't have what was going on at all, and so both teams turned it around. Well, more about all that later, I guess. As Del Norte's just going to run out the clock. They're not even going to try and do anything. And with 20 seconds to go, they told the referee, "Thank you very much." They've had enough for the night, and they're going to call this a final. And here I did the whole fourth quarter with the third quarter up there for you. Well, one of these days I'm going to get my act together. I apologize for not changing the quarter on you. But we do have the right score on the old scoreboard as South Medford wins this one rather handily over Del Norte, 24-6. When we return, it'll be time for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role post-game show. We'll have that for you next, right here on TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle Ice Cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role post-game show. Visit travelmedford.org. Search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. So it's the final on the old scoreboard. South wins by I'm looking on my scoreboard, 24-6 count over Del Norte. Touchdowns for the Panthers tonight, as there were 3 of them. So I had $30 to the Rogue Credit Union TD Club account. And at this point, I'm thinking the South is somewhere around the $90 mark or so. Not sure. But they're certainly adding to that fund tonight by adding another $30 with those 3 touchdowns. They got the first one in the first quarter when Swartz and Ingram hooked up on a 26-yard pass. The extra point was good. It was 7-0. Del Norte came back on a 15-yard run by McCovey, but the extra point was no good. That made it 7-6. In the second period, Again, South Medford had a 75-yard pass. This was Swartz to Ingram one more time. The extra point was good, 14-6. I'll say this, Ingram was about the fastest person on the field tonight, and if South could have gotten into him a few more times, they would have had even more touchdowns. In the fourth quarter, South Medford added a field goal and a 2-yard run touchdown by Swartz, and that gave us our final count of 24-6. We'd like to thank you for watching tonight's game. And our next Table Rock, well, we've got a little more to say than that. We'd also like to thank Del Norte High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore game of the night on Table Rock Sports. Now our next Table Rock Sports production. There will be some tomorrow. I know this. There's a little soccer going on. And I don't know exactly where everybody's at, but I tell you, the best thing to do is to go to TableRockSports.net, and it'll tell you everything that's going to happen. I just know for myself that I have a soccer game on Tuesday, but that's about all I know. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is South Medford 24, Del Norte 6. This has been a special presentation at Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross with Colton saying thanks for watching. Good night from Del Norte High School in Crescent City, California.